When was the last time you checked Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter? As a matter of fact, 48% of 18 to 34-year-olds check Facebook right when they wake up. SNS, which stands for Social Networking Site, is a place where people share their lives using status updates and pictures. And it has become a huge part of our lives in the last couple of years. Today, I'm here to tell you that I used to be a Facebook addict and share some of the things I've learned through Facebook. So I'd like to introduce some of the habits I had, and maybe they will sound familiar to some of you. 1, you have to go to your Facebook account to see how many likes you got on your status update every single minute. By getting likes, you feel as if people understand you and accept you. And you start posting more and more because you want more likes. Whenever I did something fun or anything, it was my job to tell my virtual friends, which leads to the next habit. 2, I was a food photographer. I just couldn't eat food without taking pictures. It started from when I had double chocolate cheesecake at the cafe, which I don't normally eat. But then before I knew it, there was me taking pictures of onigiri that I made for lunch. Let's just think about how many times you eat onigiri a week. A lot. But the scary part was I still wanted to let people know that I had onigiri to feel satisfied. And finally, 3, do you accept all the friend requests you receive? Since I entered OCJC, I've got multiple requests from people I've seen before, but not really been friends with before. I actually had the same class with one of them last year, and I talked to her. Hey, thank you for sending me a friend request. I didn't know we have the same class. Then she replied, yes, I've known we have the same class, and I remember sending you a friend request, but I don't know you. We had the same thing in common, which was to make as many Facebook friends as possible. That was the moment that made me rethink about having virtual friends. Now I'm looking back. It was a really terrifying thing because I was literally sharing my personal information with strangers. Facebook is a great world to connect to people, but it's not the real world. Since I've realized myself being addicted to Facebook, I have come to care about the real world more, where I can actually have conversation face to face. If you're having a Facebook addiction, you just have to 1, admit that you have problems, 2, turn off all the notifications because they're distractions, and 3, notice that there are lots of people and things that are important to you. Because after you compare the real and the online world, you will realize which one is more meaningful. Thank you for listening.